beep 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 beep. Super beep 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 beep. Hi, welcome to Paper Mario Finale Day. It's finally upon us. We will finish the 1,000-year video game. That's how long it took me. Just look at my playtime. It will say 1,000 years. I'll show you. Just a second. Just one quick little second. Okay, so you see it where it says 57, right? So what if we turn that to 1,000 years? Right? It says it right there. It's been 1,000 years of playtime. Right there. It says it. I don't make the rules. It's just what it says. So anyways, I streamed this yesterday, and we did all of Chapter 7, and now we are, like halfway, a little under halfway through Chapter 8. So, welcome in. We're gonna finish this shit up today. And then, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life in a post-Paper Mario 1,000-year door world. But yes, that was Ga Metal that we opened up with today. I don't actually know what that boss music sounds like in this remake. I'm hoping it sounds as good. But then again, Ga Metal is pretty... He's pretty damn good at what he does. Is he better than this game soundtrack? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm trying some new things with the volume today called side channel ducking. Please let me know how this sounds. Is it weird when the game volume gets a little louder when I'm not talking, but then it gets turned down when I am? Because that's what's supposed to be happening, is the volume gets turned down when I speak, but if I shut the fuck up, it gets a little louder. I'm trying some new settings with it though, because it'll make my life a little easier in the editing process for the pre-recorded stuff. Let's see, I could probably adjust it a bit, make it less noticeable. How about we lower that ratio? L plus ratio. Okay. Okay, well, let's see how that does for us. But yes, welcome. Hope you're all doing well. Guess I don't get to go in those doors. I remember this segment of the game was brainworms inducing. It was very, very good.
Gonzalez, check that out!
Oh. What are those things called again?
Whoa, it's gigantic, huh? What the heck is it?
You wouldn't know, you're a baby. What does Gumbella think of this room?
How could there be such a huge tower underground, and why was it built? Why are there so many rooms? I love a good mystery, but this might be too many mysteries.
Starstone. Starstone. The darkness from within. The 8 crystal key shards. I guess all the doors are now accessible. Oh. Scary.
It's very scary.
But yeah, I like having the game audio be, like when I'm not talking, I like it so you can actually hear the music a little bit better and just let the game speak for itself in those moments. But obviously whenever I'm talking, the game needs to understand these are me moments and it needs to fuck off. These are my times. The stars up in the heavens shone. The shy one hides their shape. The shy one hides their face. Stars up in the heavens shone. Yep. I know what I'm doing. I totally do. There's a couple of the rooms where I remember the puzzles because those particular puzzles stood out to me as being stupid. And I guess in order to remember those puzzles, my brain deleted the other ones. Oh, fuck, boners. Oh, boners everywhere. Boners! Which boner attacked me this time? Oh, that boner. I'm sure this room's gonna be like there's a specific order that I need to attack these guys in, right? Oh, hey, I got a level up. I forgot I was 1 XP away. Alright, okay, the thing with BP is I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Like, I kind of have everything that I want to equip on. So, I'm gonna go FP. Just to have a little more FP on hand. If I get another level up, then I'll go BP. There's no need for me to go HP any further. Even with the double pain on. Carrying the lure of the sky. Let fall the weakest and build to the strongest. Well, I've already failed. So we want the dull bones, then red bones. Right? Or how much HP does a dry bones have? Dry bones has like 8, right? I think. I mean, red bones was in Hooktail Castle, so it would make sense if it would be dull bones, then red bones, then fuck you bones, then bone, then bone. But I'm noticing that game volume is getting quite loud when I'm not speaking. Is it too loud when I am not speaking? Because I can still turn it down. I'll do it a little bit. Just a slight decrease. Also, if it's getting too quiet when I am speaking, let me know, and I can adjust that as well. It'll take some time to get these settings just right, but the idea is I would like for myself to be able to cut down as much editing in post as possible. When it comes to that kind of stuff. I love bones. I love when bones die in one bone. Who couldn't even begin to understand what just hit him on the back of their skull. How much HP you got left? Can't be much, right? 13. Oh, Jesus. Never mind. Dude's fucking diesel as shit. Good. Love that. Hopefully part of the challenge isn't defeat them before they spawn any friends or anything like that. Because if so, then got bad news for myself here. He doesn't even give XP anymore. Didn't he give like 2 XP before? Not anymore. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. So far, I have been failing at the stay up till 5 a.m. thing that I'm supposed to be doing. I've tried all weekend and I keep conking out at like 1 a.m. Or like 2 was the latest that I made it. But yeah, last night I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna sit down on my bed and, you know, cuddle with my cat a bit. Because I had to wait for last night's VOD to render together because of the whole moment where the recording split in half. But yeah, I sat down on the bed with Cleo, and then I got a little comfy, and I turned the fan on, and then there was no more life left to live because I sleep from that moment on.
By skill and might engraved in stone, 4 stones, twin rooms, 1 is 2, 2 are 1.
You ain't going nowhere once the cat sits on your chest. Well, Cleo doesn't do that. I've mentioned this before. Cleo is a very, like, personal space type cat. She's got her own bubble. You can't really, even when you try to hold her, she doesn't really like that very much.
Carrying secrets from on high, straight on, straight onward, destroy what lies in your path. Look at that. They thought they could stop me with this one.
There's something about the little jingle when that chest appears that sounds like I'm pillaging like an ancient Egyptian temple. I like how the stars stay shown above the door to indicate which ones you have and haven't completed. So wait, what is this? The shy ones hides their shape. The shy one hides their face. The shy one. Are you shy, Vivian?
Oh, so scary.
Tower key. Tower sounds like sour. Ricky prefers sweets. I'm gonna hope to not crash OBS here, but I'm gonna make an adjustment to the ducking. Lower the threshold and the ratio, or increase the threshold, excuse me. Okay. Further proof that she is based. Why? Because she's shy?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's why the shy guys are the based, right?
The 7 hewn by a fell hand. Onward, onward, onward. Retreat, retreat.
I remember this one. Because this one's like stupid, and I remember being stuck here for a while. It's stupid. That is a stupid puzzle. Stupid! No, well, no, we don't discriminate because of shy. Absolutely not. See, I'm the motherfucker, like, it's weird that I do streams because in real life, I don't ever initiate any type of conversations.
Oh, I see what this is doing. Master of Shadow, Queen of Fear. 4 stones, twin rooms. 2 are 1, 1 is 2.
Like, if I know people, sure, I'll start talking to them about random stuff. But like, when I'm at work, you know, I just do my thing. I don't usually go out of my way to start a conversation with someone. I'm very antisocial in that regard, I guess. And Yeah. Yeah, I guess sometimes it comes through on streams too. I notice, like, whenever a new person comes here and is like, "Hi, how you doing?" I'm like, "Fine." And then I just, like, I don't know where to go from there. So, like, if you're a new viewer, I want you to understand you've done nothing wrong. I'm just terrible at, like, actually, like, getting to know you. But if you stick around, then I'll start talking to you. I'm weird. I know.
All you see isn't all there. Touch it to pass through it. Stones to rival the celestial spheres. Oh. Yeah, look at that.
My eyes hate this. So I won't be doing that anymore.
This wall smells funny.
That was another one where I remember getting stuck as a kid.
What have we got here?
Feared far and wide across the land, the unseen may yet be felt. Be it here, be it there.
The unseen. It's not the same puzzle. It's crazy they changed these rooms so you need to fight Gloomtail first before you can do the puzzles. I thought that's how it was in the original too. Or could you just not complete the thing in the middle until these puzzles? Well, I remember once you beat the puzzles, then oh, I think there's something here. Once you beat the puzzles, then you can't go to the Gloomtail room anymore, which is why that one secret is secret. What is here? Why?
The unseen may yet be felt. Be it here, be it there.
You can do the puzzles in the original before putting the star key in. Oh.
There's something written on the wall. Something tells me it's related to the history of this tower. You're wrong, though. Or I'm wrong.
What is that? Feared far and wide across the land. Wait. I remembered I have titty with the ghost clouds out. Wait, a ghost cloud with the titty out. Sorry. See, now the game volume looks too quiet even when I'm not talking. Hang on, I'm gonna get this shit right, I swear. So we set that to be there. And then I talk and then it goes down by that much. Now I speak. Oh. This track is quieter. Well, I'm trying a new thing with OBS, and by a new thing, a thing that OBS has always had, called audio ducking. For some reason, I've never really fucked with this. Yeah, this probably isn't the best track to test this on. Just kind of put that back to where it was. Alright. What runes do we still need to do? this one, but I think we need to clear the block on the top floor first. Okay. Don't worry, I'll figure it out. The day I figure out how to do my audio is the day we all become God at the same time. I call being Zeus. Wait, no, I don't want to be Zeus. I was saying that because lightning, but then I remembered Zeus is kind of fucked up. I call being Aphrodite. Because then I get to be pink. And naked. Actually, I don't think there is a Olympian god that you can choose to be without being subtextually controversial. So, I'm just gonna leave that now. Look, I solved the puzzle! The brainworms helped me with that one. But how are you guys doing today? This has been a very uneventful weekend for me. As I just, attempt to adjust my sleep schedule and fail horrendously at it. I think I'm gonna put the tower key in there. On this one, I think I'm gonna put the tower key in there. Yeah, I think tower key goes in this one. And then this one... What do you guys think? I'm thinking tower key? Yeah. Yeah. And then... Oh, this one's gotta be tower key. Yeah, definitely. This one might be tower key. I'm not too sure about that one. We'll see if it works. And then... I'm thinking tower key right here. And then I guess, last but not least, but it's gotta be tower key.
The stars up in the heavens shone, carrying the lore of the sky, carrying secrets from on high, by skill and might engraved in stone, stones to rival the celestial spheres, the seven hewn by a fell hand, feared far and wide across the land, master of shadow, queen of fear.
Oh. Oh my! It's moving! What? The room. The door. The staircase of the doom. Yeah, so if you didn't get the secret behind Gloomtail's room, now you just can't get it, as far as I'm aware. What was that? Flurry, why you teleport? Please stop doing that, you're scaring me, Flurry. Any updated lore, Goombella? No. Okay, Goombella doesn't give a shit about those staircases. Where's my audio effects at? Just checking. Okay, we got it. Unboat. That's probably my favorite word in this game. Unboat. For when you just can't boat any longer. Alright. Let's fuck some bitches up. Shall we?
What was that huge sound? Let's go check things out. Shut the fuck up.
We've been waiting for you, Mario.
Yo, what's up?
Huh? Professor Frankly, what are you doing here?
Thank you so much for opening the door for us, Mario. Yes, that was nice. Thanks to your do-gooder predictability, my plan is progressing very smoothly.
Sis, how dare you? What do you mean by us opening the door for you?
So you still don't see it? Ah, such fools. The Professor Frankly you were with when you opened the 1,000-year door was none other than this little freak in a sheet!
My name's Duplis.
The real Frankly is probably still passed out, dreaming like a little demon.
Or dreaming a little dream. How'd I misread that?
Poor thing. And once we get rid of you here, our plan will be nearly complete. Ready for the end, my dears? You and that traitor Vivian have a date with eternity. That's right, Slick. Eternity! Shut up, freak!
Okay, right, sorry. I'm with Mario all the way. Today, sis, I gotta punish you. You hear me?
Come, my sort of lovelies. Marilyn, freak sheet! I said my name's Duplis.
Why'd they do that? They could have just walked over to me.
All right, my kind of lovelies. This time we take out Mario and his goon squad for good. Gooning? I love to goon! So, if I catch you slacking, you'll be in for incredible punishment come tomorrow. Okay.
Alright, you little shitbag. What have we got here?
That's Duplis. He's a shapeshifter and he even turned into you once, Mario. Ice HP is 40, attack is 6, and defense is 0. He may turn into one of us and attack, and when he does, he'll have our abilities. Hey, how do you think he became one of the 3 shadows? Isn't that weird? How do you think he stands Beldam's abuse? Do you think he's alright in the head? No, he's not. Absolutely not, no. Go.
Fuck. I didn't even really play poorly there. That just wasn't a good one. I think I still have double pain on, by the way. Which only applies to Mario.
Oh shit, yes I do.
Sure as fuck do. Mm-hmm. Did you get the new secret Power Plus P added in this version? I don't know. I don't know where it is. Maybe? I didn't use a guide when playing this, if that answers your question. Like, I didn't look up where anything new was at. I may have stumbled upon it, I just don't remember. Well, I have to heal Mario. Otherwise, he will die. He probably will die anyways, though. Guess I could do this? No, here we go again with this shit. Oh, he even copied my purple. You fucking suck! Uh-oh. Less chances are available to attack. Yo, what the fuck is that? But she's got the feeling fine on! It's not okay. Dupless, die. Dupless is still alive. I don't like that.
Hey, you freak sheet! Pull it together, will you? Don't make me punish you! Sorry!
You suck. Goombella dead. Well, shit. It's not who I was hoping that would get used on. How about we, tattle Marilyn? That's Marilyn! She's Beldam's sister, another one of the three shadows. Max HP is 40, attack is 7, and defense is 0. She'll attack you directly or use lightning. She also saves up energy for a big attack sometimes. So as long as you avoid the brunt of her attack, she shouldn't be too tough. I mean, I can kill Dupless. But that's not gonna save Mario from dying. Interesting situation I've pulled myself into here. I don't think the time stop is gonna work on them. Alright, we're gonna pull out Bulbury so that way he doesn't use up a life shroom. We're just gonna bank on Mario dying because I still have a life shroom, I think. I have one. I might have to take off Double Pain for the final boss. I don't know if I can survive it. Not with only 30 HP. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for the multi-bounce and just accept a death. Goodbye, bitch!
No!
No, please? Yeah, he does kind of like stick his ass in the sky, doesn't he? You can't do that to me. Alright, and last but not least,
Beldam! She's the leader of the bunch of the three shadows. Back again! Max HP is 30, attack is 5, and defense is 0. Her special move is a Blizzard Blast. If it hits you, you'll totally freeze. She also has lots of other tricks up her sleeves, too. I wonder what that plan was that she mentioned. What do you think they're up to?
This was the only fight you died to out of the super bosses.
I've lost a few,
Life shrooms throughout the game, but I don't think I've gotten a game over on anything other than the super bosses, but I might be misremembering. If Mario took one more damage, I could... Do I still have the trials still? No, I think I put it away. Why'd I put it away? I don't know. We could go... Are they susceptible to any status? I kind of imagine that they wouldn't be. Most bosses in this game aren't. They might be susceptible to fire. Most bosses are susceptible to fire. That's untrue. Well, I guess, like, the status I'm referring to is, like clock out usually doesn't work on most bosses, or at least every time I've tried it on a boss, it hasn't worked. I guess, yes, saying status as, like, an overall is not true, but that usually doesn't work. Softeners usually will work. Sleep works on most bosses, really? I remember using sleep on Rockhawk. Alright, we're gonna do a sweet feast. I could just use an item. In fact, probably an item would have been better. Because this uses star points, but whatever. Fuck! Oh, an item would have been way better. Mario needed the HP the most. He got some. I like how Dupless's little party hat sticking up in the air kind of gives him a little bit of an ass crack. Like, look at him. Just, like, I see it's part of the party hat, but he kind of got a little, like, round, you know, round cheeks going on over there. When that round thing gets up in your face, you get sprung. And freeze them. Yeah. Or burn them. That works even better. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of Beldam.
I'll leave the rest of you. Well, this is actually the best case scenario because I think I still have that peril badge on. No, I don't actually. Oh shit. Oh shit, if I do that, Mario can't power jump. I don't remember what Mario's base damage is right now. Because I've been, yeah, mostly relying on the super thing. We'll just, I'm gonna swap partners here to Bobry.
And Bulbury will use just a little mushroom crepe. It's okay, chat. You're allowed to type the P in this room. I won't kill you if you type the P. Not this time. I know that's a little secret P, but you can use the secret P. Ah! Hey, look, I did it. First try. I'm proud of that. With double damage on. Yeah.
Get this thing sealed ever.
Yo, wait a minute. They got like little, like... Their protrusions came off the ground. How'd they do that?
Sorry, sis.
No, I didn't mean to hit you. She the only one that's like says something to them? Oh no.
And leave these cats, Mario.
Gonzalez, these guys are sons of bitches.
I really want to go back to Rogueport to get that trial stew. But also I don't want to go back to Rogueport to get that trial stew because that'll take like fucking like 20 minutes. There's no way, there's no like shop or anything that they added in the remake down here, is there, Jerry? What's coming up? The end of the game? So what badges do I have on? I have 2 Power Plus badges. Oh, I guess I took off... Oh, I don't even have all my power rushes on right now. There's a secret Power Plus P in Rogueport Sewers. The final boss is kind of long. Well, this will be a long stream. I guess we'll go back for it. Well, I want the trial stew, is more the reason why I'm going back. Because I want to dunk on the final boss with trial stew. So that's the reason why I'm going back. And I guess if I put on bump attack, this will be relatively painless, so... Because, yeah, what level are we again? We're like level 33 now? Yeah. We're plenty leveled. Try Sleepy Stomp? Is the final boss now susceptible to sleep or something? Oh, they removed all the traps from here. Wasn't this room full of, like, spikes and shit? Yeah, I love what they did with the music here in the Palace of Shadow. I guess if you want to show me where this, oh, this is the spike room. If you want to show me where this Power Plus P is at, then I guess I'll have it. But I have 3 Power Plus Ps, none of which were from... Where'd I get them? One was from... Glitzville, obviously. I don't think I got any Power Plus Ps from an enemy drop. The roof of the bar? I got a Power Plus up there. I don't know if it was a Power Plus P. I just don't remember. Good. Alright, where's that slow-go badge? And you got it. That was it. Okay.
Shish kebab that bed.
The one room where slow-go is actually useful in this game. It's one of 2 new locations for old badges. Where else is there a new location? There's a Money and Creepy Steeple.
Oh, I didn't have to grind out the fucking Pianta Syndicate, did I? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't get that. Is it from that, like, quiz boo or whatever? I saw that. I think I did, like, 1 quiz from the quiz boo. Apparently there are multiple quizzes. You have to do all the quizzes. I'll consider it, maybe in the post-game. I'm just coming here for the trial stew and maybe to rearrange my inventory. But I mean, we've done all the other super bosses, we've done all the currently available Trouble Center requests. We'll do the post-game on today's stream. From what I remember, there's not a ton of it. Some NPCs show up in some places that we can talk to. Jesus Christ. In general, there's a little bit of stuff, but I don't remember it being that substantial. Though in my opinion, every game should have a post-game. You should always be able to go back to a game's world after it's finished. Even if it's not quote-unquote canon. Okay, I'll withdraw this. That. Let me store some stuff. Maybe I can cook some of these ultra shrooms. I have so many of them. I don't remember how many piantas I have. I don't think I have a lot. Is there an easy way to get jam and jelly anywhere? The shop in the sewers. Yeah, I probably have the money for it. 200 coins each. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna buy... I have 4 ultra shrooms. I'm not gonna buy 4 jam and jellies, because I don't have the money for that. But... maybe... we can, buy 2. And then we can do 2... maples? We also cook an ultra shroom with a point swap. Oh, right. Yeah. Or, wait, how do you make the mushroom creep again? Because that was pretty good. That was 30 HP and 20 FP, right? Or maybe the other way around. That was ultra shroom and cake mix, I think. I'll make... okay, I'll buy... 2 of these. And then I'll make 2 ultra, the mushroom creeps. I have a fucking recipe list. I could just look here. Which one am I looking for? The mushroom creep. There it is. 30 HP, 20 FP. Ultra Shroom and Cake Mix. So how about I make 2 of those, and then 2 jelly Ultras. Gold bars became useless with the 9,999 coin cap. Well, I'm gonna make a bold statement, alright? This is gonna be one of my most controversial things I've ever said. You ready for this? Throat bomb! From me, Gabe. No, the controversial statement is, what the fuck is the point of even storing your coins as items anyways? Like, you don't... after the point where you can, like, willingly, like, do that, even in the original, you don't really need money much anymore. What did Gob Bob say exactly? Why did he email me throat bomb? That's a suspicious thing to get as a random DM. Is this right? I just type it into here? I guess since this guy's name is Gob, I should just use my voice. So, hello. I was happy you got me honey candy. My voice just came back, but maybe I was too jolly. I started shouting and lost voice again. Now I'm resting. So, yeah. Maybe there is not much here in Far Outpost, but at least we have snow. Yeah. We have snow bomb fights here. We put little tiny bombs inside of snowballs to make a big explosion when they hit. It's super dangerous, which is also making it super cool. Unfortunately, it's also making it super illegal, which is, not great. But come visit anyway. Later, Gub. Just random unsolicited Gob emails. I hope this email finds you well. How this email finds me. Hang on. Let me show you. This is how the email finds me. I'm gonna leave double paint on for now until the final boss absolutely kicks my ass. Just out of curiosity, Jerry, I'm assuming the answer is yes because they've been very good about skipping cutscenes, but you know that one really long cutscene in the middle of the final boss? If you die, can you skip it? Because it took like 7 minutes for that cutscene in the original. You didn't die to her? Well, I'm gonna keep double paint on because I like having the challenge of the game. But yeah, I mean, the game has let me skip practically every other cutscene at this point that's repetitive. So I would hope they would be nice about that. This was Xenoblade 3 before Xenoblade 3. What was that one thing that Zed keeps saying during the final boss? Can I do anything with gradual syrup? Because I don't plan on using that on its own. I know you can use a point swap to turn it into a slow shroom. And then I think you can turn it into a poison mushroom, right? Yeah, slow shroom and inky sauce. remember what you can do with gradual syrup. Doing the beginning of the Zed fight, if you die over again, is pain. I learned from speedrunners how to make that phase so much faster. Yeah, listen, I have not been back to replay Xenoblade 3 since it came out. I've been thinking of just doing a casual off-stream, off-recording playthrough of it to see how I feel about it. But that still has left a sour taste in my mouth for the base game of Xenoblade 3. Thank God Future Redeemed really did redeem Xenoblade 3 in that regard. But it for a while made me be like, I don't know if I like this game very much. And then I got over myself and I'm like, yeah, actually I do. But still, I firmly stand by that if your final boss sucks ass, that's gonna leave a hard impression on an entirety of a game. You gotta have a strong final boss to give a strong final impression. Yeah, I don't know what I can do with this. I'm just gonna store it. The gradual syrup. I could get out the guide again, but, so we'll store that. Also, Jerry, you fucking lied to me about cooking the mysteries. You were like, oh, you can cook mysteries, they'll turn into anything. I cook them and they turn into mistakes. How dare you? It's a 50% chance? Am I about to believe him? Click this article to find out more. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take your 50-50 chance. If this turns into a mistake, even though it doesn't technically prove you wrong, I will say mean things. You're not gonna like this, Jerry. You better hope that RNGesus is on your side today. You win. So wait, it just turns into random regular items? I thought you said it could turn into recipes.
Underground heat source discovered. Any link to the treasure? Let's all get rich. Graffiti corner. Saw some weird guys carrying Peach off somewhere. I have a bad feeling about this. An underground dweller. Dweller, Eller, A, under my umbrella.
Most of them can be cooked foods.
Thirsty.
Alright. Back down to the sewers we go. Hopefully I don't need to come back here again. Give me the insult you had prepared anyways. Oh, I was just gonna unmod you. Yeah, I have the trial stew. Right here. Alright, let's do this.
It's so scary in here.
Does this music stay scary in the post-game? Actually, don't tell me. I guess I'll find out it in due time. See, what they should do is they should add another pipe. In the, pipe shortcut room. One that takes you to the end of the palace here. Wouldn't that be funny if there's just like, oh yeah, the 1,000-year door has sealed the demon away for thousands of years. But alternatively, there was a pipe that could get you there. Are you gonna refight Mush for the hell of it? I might. We'll see how much time we have once we've beaten the final boss and done all the post-game stuff that I want to do. I guess since we're walking back, lads, on the Let's Play channel, I may or may not continue Mario and Luigi, I don't know yet. I've recorded a little bit more of it. I've recorded up to 3 episodes so far. Obviously, I have to take the time to edit it and all that, but I noticed on the Steam sale that, that Nier Automata, or Nier Replicant, I mean, was like 60% off, so I ended up picking that up. That was a game that I wanted to get for a while. So I have it, and that game is apparently only like 20 hours. So I may do that game on Game Galleries. Up to where? Right now I'm up to the start of Hoo Hoo Mountain. In 3 episodes. First episode I went kind of long. I determined that it would be in my best interest to not go for 30-minute, or rather 40-minute episodes, but rather 30 minutes. So, with that, episode 2 and 3 is 10 minutes shorter than the first episode, but I think it'll turn out fine. Cause yeah, it took me about like 4 or 5 hours to edit the first episode. So if I do 10 less minutes, I theorize I can maybe reduce an hour of that. And at that pace, I could reasonably do 3 episodes a week. So was this just a big room with nothing in it? I don't remember what was in the— oh, this was the Bones room.
What a humongous room! I'd say it was pretty, but even this place feels weird. It's like the whole place got cursed or something. Did you just say duh to me? Duh! You know what I am, right?
Sorry, just sometimes you get infected with Mithra. You need dinner?
Well, go get yourself some fucking dinner!
Stream will still be here. That boner did nothing wrong, except just kind of bone around. Fuck him for that, honestly. Wait, all the torches are lit. Oh, thank God! When you solve the puzzle, you don't have to do it a second time. Oh my God. I think that's changed. I don't think it was like that in the original, but what do I remember? Because that's the part I was about to be the most annoyed with redoing. Not that it takes that long, but you guys are still dead.
It's the palace courtyard. It feels so cold and icky. It's like time stopped here. Let's leave these doofuses, Mario. No, it's pronounced duplices.
What do we got? Dupis. Alright, let's adjust the badges again. Bump attack coming off. Power plus P. Take that off. Take off Lucky Start. I don't think we're dealing with spikes for the rest of the game. Or wait. I think one of the boss... Actually, no. One of the bosses up ahead has spikes. We'll keep Spike Shield on. The crown? I don't think the crown has spikes. It's not that boss, though. I'm thinking of, a certain reptile. With piss breath. Yeah, Hooktail. The stinky foot breath. I kind of want more attacks. P up, D down, P. Yeah, because why not? After all, why shouldn't we? Sleepy Stomp too, apparently, works. Ugh! Them guitars are getting crunchy. I love the way that this sounds. Shit. Goodbye, bitch! I might actually get another level up before the game ends. Oh. Coins?! And a Thunder Rage. I don't think I have room for whatever this item is, though. Here we go again. Ah, shit. What is it? First of all, let's figure that out. Love the way the walls look here. Oh, it's another Thunder Rage. I could use this to make a trial stew! Honestly, the Thunder Rage is the one I want to toss. It's 5 damage. It does pierce defense, I believe, but... Hell yeah. Every video game final area RPG of variety should have this thing with the music, where when you're in the final area, it just, it carries over the climactic music into the battle. Origami King did this too, and I really liked it there. Oh, Flurry, what are you up to? It helps when the song is also a banger, though. I guess if the song sucks ass, then don't do it. Oh, I know what we're gonna do here. I already see what the game's gonna do. It's gonna pull it away. Yep. Rappel cape. And that's one actually kind of worth having. I don't need 2 shooting stars. I doubt I'll even use one of those. What do we got over here? Shortcut, maybe? What did that do exactly? I don't know what that did. Fuck! Did I want to do that? Shit ass. Put your poopy butt away, shit ass. Holy shit. Did that do 16 damage? With the initial gulp? What the fuck?
What have you been smoking?
Interesting.
I think I want to bring these back up. Thought for a moment that they were a shortcut for this side, but if we leave one of them down, the other one up, maybe? So I want to give you a little bit more game audio here, hang on. It's because you deserve to listen to this. I'll figure out how to do it in due time. Probably. How's that? And then when I start talking, yeah. That's good, right? Does that sound weird? I don't know what I need to do here. Kirby? I don't really understand what's going on here, Kirby. Oh, fuck. No, I think that's what I want. Yeah, because with this I can cross. I can cross. And then... That's what you get for being too good at your job. There we go. And then Yosh. I like the walls in this a lot, actually. I would have this wallpaper in my wall room. Every house has them. Just one room that just has like walls in it. Might I remind you, Luigi's Mansion has taught me that there are several interesting purpose rooms that you can have in a house. Like Luigi's Mansion 1 had a room that just had like vases in it and that was it. On like little like end stands, nightstands. And then there was another room that was just like sofas and chairs, and it was called the sitting room. The shitting room.
I think it's time for Poops. Poops, why don't you show them what you're supposed to fucking do here?
They have yet to do a room that is just toilets. Oh, they've done a bathroom. But, well, there was an outhouse in Luigi's Mansion. It wasn't technically its own room. It was part of the outside area, but technically speaking. You know what game has done a room that's just toilets, though? Mother 3. All the more reason to port that game. Finally. Wow! I don't want it. I like actually don't want it. I guess I could use the inky sauce. Cause yeah, there's probably not gonna be a healing block for some time. Mother 3 is based. Part of me wants to stream or let's play Mother 3, but another part of me is like, I know how Mother 3 and Earthbound tie together. And another part of me is like, I don't think I care. I don't know. I don't think I like Earthbound all that much. Like, I do, but it's got a lot of annoying elements for me. Namely, the limited inventory I find is even more annoying than this game. I'm assuming we'll have to remember that for later. And I don't remember being nearly as engaged with Earthbound's story as I was when I, listened and watched Mother 3. I'm very familiar with both of those games start to finish, despite having never completed them myself. Wow! More useless bullshit! The stopwatch rarely works, so I'm gonna just get rid of that. Good thing that curse guy came along. Hey, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do something unheard of in this fight. Even though there's only one of them, and there's even less of a reason to do it. I'm gonna use an item. Not just one item, but, and hear me out.
2 of them.
Two of them. Yeah, I actually forgot. I actually did. First, skip. First, on, skip, on, skip, on, skip. On, skip, on, skip, on, skip.
Them's the crystal stores.
But what does this contraption do?
But what does this have to do with Shulk?
Music even more intense. Goodbye, Coops. Goodbye, Coop. Coop gone. Coop has innate horde. It is the Coopinator! Doofenshmirtz ass name for a Mario enemy. Hell yeah, these guitars. I was gonna say, that's a bit suspicious. I don't even know if point swap is really all that worth it at this stage in the game, but... Even with the slow-go. Still fucked up. There. Well, there was clearly something above me, though. I guess I don't need whatever that is, or I'll come back to it later. Do I need to fuck with this guy? Oh my god, do you need to fuck with this guy? Oh shit. The answer is no, you do not need to fuck with this guy. You can if you want, but you do not need to fuck with that guy. That guy does not impact your life whatsoever. Oh shit. This guy, however, hates you and your family. Now, let's see that super gulp again. 11 and 6. Did way less damage this time than it did before. Interesting. I wonder why it did so much damage the other time. I ain't got answers for that. Looked like there was gonna be something back there, yeah. Okay, now I'm just like more curious than not about what's going on in this room, because we definitely saw something above. The camera even panned up to show us. Maybe from here you stand? No? What the fuck? guess I don't get to know what was over there. I don't need no slow go where I'm going. I'm slow going to fucking hell. That's where I'm going. I'll take that. Actually, yeah, since Goombella used up one earlier. Goodbye, point swap. I don't have a key, do I? Oh, yes, I do. Right, we got it from the chain chomp room. We're already here. For some reason, I remember this dungeon being way, way, way longer than this. Maybe it was just because I was dumb and didn't know the puzzles. Yeah, I don't think Mr. Softener's gonna work. Well, Dizzy Dial probably isn't gonna work. Mr. Softener may work. But let's be honest, I'm probably not gonna use Mr. Softener. Jam and jelly. Alright, goodbye, Mr. Softener. It was nice knowing you, Mr. Softener. Actually, no. Thunder Rage. Goodbye. Alright, well this is it. Let's heal. Save. And take one last good look at our badges. Before we go. Notice how I still, at the end of the game, don't use the shortcut to open up the badge menu directly from outside. Fire drive, I don't think we're gonna use. Okay, so there's a few fights before the final boss, and we'll have a chance to adjust our badges again before the final boss. So, minor spoiler there. I think everyone who's actually watching here already knows that, but, let's make some adjustments before then. We'll try a piercing blow. Charge and charge P. We'll have 2 power rushes on, just in case. Not because we're gonna use the trial stew, but you never know what could happen. Maybe we could take advantage of a situation. All or nothing? Nah, how about Flower Saver? Pretty sure there is status to worry about. I'm gonna leave double pain on for now. We're gonna take off multi-bounce. Gonna fight just one target at a time. Actually, multi-bounce... Actually, multi-bounce is good. I think I only need one of them, though. I don't think they're gonna have that much HP. What can I use 1 BP for? Shrink Stomp, maybe? We can try it. But it doesn't let their, oh wait, this is, attack power, not defense. Okay, yeah, we'll do Shrink Stomp then. Let's try it. You say Bobbery? Why Bobbery? Dialogue, or... Because it doesn't really matter what party we're leading into with otherwise. Because why not? You know what? Yeah. This is the one old man I would totally be friends with and hang out with. Haven't really led into anything with him. That's not true. Bobry got some action on the train. He commented on them smorgs.
This room gives me a rather foul feeling in my belly. What is this chamber?
This must be the main hall or something. It sure has a humongous space. This must have been where the most important person in the palace stayed. But standing here makes me totally uneasy. Why is that?
We finally meet, Mario. I've been looking forward to this, I must admit. So, this lout is the leader of those X-Nuts, huh? Yes, correct. I am the supreme leader of the secret society of X-Nuts. I am Grotus. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I really must express my thanks to you first. I'll slowly walk down these stairs now. And do you know why? You have gathered together all of the crystal stars I was seeking. No! So the last crystal star we found on the moon were fools! You just realize now, do you? Yes, instead of taking the few crystal stars you fools had bumbled into, it was far easier to let you find them all and then open the 1,000-year door for me. How kind of you to bring them all here for me. All I had to do was entrust the last crystal star to my least competent underling. I don't suppose Crump had any idea of my plan, though. So, whether he beat you to a pulp or lost to you, the crystal stars would be together and mine either way. Pure genius, right? Now, I thought the 3 shadows would do a little more to slow your progress, but it appears they are so useless that even this small task was beyond them. No matter. Now I get the pleasure of sending you to oblivion. I much prefer Skyrim anyway! Watch your back, old boy! This burly fellow looks rather robust! Once you fools are gone, no one will stand in my way. Grotus will rule the world. And we will not let that happen! Now come. Meet your ends, you meddlesome fools! You will know my power!
Can't flee this fight.
Oh, this song is very different. Let's title Grotus X.
That's a Grotus X. It protects Grotus. Max HP is 3, attack is 4, and defense is 0. This guy's no problem on its own, but Grotus' defense goes up for each of them. When he has 4 surrounding him, we won't be able to damage him at all. So let's dish out some hurt to them while we pound Grotus.
Oh, I love pounding Grotus.
That's Grotus! He's the head of the X-Nauts who kidnapped Peach. Max HP is 50, attack is 7, and defense is 1. But when he has Grotus X's surrounding him, his defense will go up by that number. He may also use electricity, fire, and time-stopping magic. That doesn't sound good. Still, he's a totally weird guy. Why is he so intense and serious all the time? I guess we don't have time to worry about that. Let's beat him and find Peach!
Yeah, I know Bobbery is good for those fellers. Holy shit, Mario.
Jesus Christ!
Alright.
So, you have the metal to push me this far, but no more.
That's bullshit. Bruh. No, fuck off!
This guy's easy. Easiest boss fight in the whole fucking game right here.
Kneel before me, the great Mario!
You're a fucking joke.
You are more than you seem. But this is not finished. I saw even this possibility. Pardon? What's this?
Uh-oh. Oh, her defense is maxed out. Grotus can't even hurt her.
Where am I? Mario!
Princess Peach? Move one step, and she'll breathe no more. You wouldn't? Now try this.
Ah, fuck! Mario! Now again! Mario!
What shall we do, old boy? We're doomed if we don't attack him.
I'm gonna shake my ass in your face. How's about that? Attack!
Worm! Brainworms! You dare defy me?
Do you not care for the life of your pitiful princess? Very well then.
What?
Bowser?
That was a surprise. I didn't think I'd fall. Crummy ancient tower construction.
Your impactfulness! Are you okay? What the fuck?
Oh, why is Mario here?
And Peach as well?
I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna put an end to it right now! Mario, first I pound you, then I take the princess, and then, the crystal stars! What?
This is rather unfair. All this in Bowser too.
Oh, all worn out from the battle, Mario. Yeah, easy pickings. Today's the day I flush a plumber down the drain. What's a finale without a Bowser appearance, huh? A cruddy finale, that's what? Now, hold still while I trounce you and take my peach.
Mario, you sniveling punk! This is it for you!
Holy shit. So in Paper Mario 64, Bowser has the Star Rod, and you fight Bowser and Cammy separately. In this game, Bowser doesn't have the Star Rod, but you fight them together, and honestly, it's an even harder fight.
That's Bowser, genius! You've only fought this guy like a bazillion times. He'll keep kidnapping Peach, and you'll keep fighting him until the end of time, I think. SHP is 70, attack is 7, and defense is 2. In addition to his fire breath, he jumps on you and bites. If you get jumped on, you'll be unable to use a command for a while. Oh, and his bite sometimes poisons you as well. I don't know what Bowser's doing here, but we gotta defeat him quick.
I don't know what the damage is gonna look like on me, so I should probably heal first. We're gonna do a Hoeka bump. Probably should have swapped Umbella out, just in case. Shit. I sure do feel good today. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it.
Lord Bowser! Lord Bowser! Rah, 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 get him!
Shit.
That's Gammy Koopa! She's an evil old witch with a B who's always helping Bowser out. Max HP is 50, attack is 5, and defense is 0. She uses magic to raise her attack and defense or get electrified or invisible. When her HP gets low, she may also use magic to restore HP. Her magic's totally annoying, so take her out before you focus on Bowser. Still, you kinda got a feel for her having to hang out with Bowser all the time. Or do you think Bowser has a harder time enduring her?
Both. Bofa. Okay, we're gonna do Vivian. Don't poison bite my Vivian. Fiery Jinx. Shit. Defense is boosted. Fuck! So is that only Vivian can't use moves, or all of the partners? Oh, fuck! The stage actually killed us this time. That was a wasted life shroom. Now I don't have life shrooms again. Okay. Well, I was gonna keep doing Vivian here. Calling a herd of Yoshis to attack all grounded enemies. Get in there, boys! Holy shit! So apparently Showstopper has a 10% chance of actually working on Bowser, I've read in this. I'm not gonna use it, but it's interesting. I think he's the only boss susceptible to it. He can't be slept. Oh, Mario! You have some fight left in you, not bad! The noises she made. I like how she just plays Kamek noises, though. Also, yeah, Stampede was fucking goated damage. Didn't get the stylish this time, though. Oh, yeah, give me that additional dodge chance. That's what I like to see. My name's Memsies, and that's what I likes to seize.
Forgive me, Lord Bowser! I have nothing left!
You got that fat dumpy, though!
What? Why did you say that?
Oh, you're sticking it in the air. I just thought that's what you were going for.
Come here, you piece of shit!
Is that a level up? Oh my god, just enough. The perfect amount. We finished this game at level 34. I wish I had a life shroom though. Oh, wait, do I still have one? How many live streams do I don't remember, actually. How could this happen?
That was a doozy. At least we've rocked that guy's world, am I right? Now let's save Peach. Whoa, where's Grotus? That was the princess!
Bro just threw the chair. Doesn't give a shit. Why are you so obsessed with Bobbery? No, we're out of life shrooms. I'm gonna try to do it even without the life shroom chat. I am gonna save though. I'm gonna be honest, so far, every time Bobbery has spoke, it doesn't seem all that funny or different, really. He hasn't really left that much of an impact. And I like Bobbery. It's between Bobbery and Vivian for my favorite character in this, but like, I don't think it's that big of a deal which party member I have out here. It's just minor differences. Alright. I don't think that the final boss actually needs Spike Shield, but apparently maybe I'm wrong. So, I guess we will, we'll change it up a bit. Okay, we're gonna do that. So, dunking on them with trial stew is essentially gonna have to be a last-ditch effort because I don't have any, of the, life shrooms. I would have to parry the rest of the fight, and I don't I don't think that's gonna happen, but we'll see. And I know there's a lot of attacks that hit multiple times in a row. We're gonna put a feeling fine on Mario, but not on the partner. Because we're gonna switch that for 2 pretty luckies. I could take off one of these P up D downs. Apparently Sleepy Stomp is effective against the final boss, Jerry said before they left. We're gonna do it with double pain once. If I fail, then we're gonna take double pain off. That's just gonna be the ropes. This is a big final boss. I think it has 150 HP. So if I somehow survive without I don't have any dodge items or anything like that, this is gonna be tough. I could go all the way back to Rogueport and get more items, but I really don't feel like doing that trek again. If there was a shortcut, I would do it, but there's not, as far as I'm aware. Do you have any tattles for them while they're...
That's Cammy Koopa. She's the old witch that serves as Bowser's advisor. But what do you fucking care? Let's stop worrying about her and go say Peach. That's Bowser. He came to the Palace of Shadow for Peach and that treasure. Gotta give him credit for coming this far, really. I almost respect him, actually. But no time for all that. We gotta go after Grodus and Peach. Come on.
Oh, it'd be nice if there was a, life shroom on the final stairs here, but I don't think there is. Again, a portable cooking would be nice, too. Just like an easy bake oven that you can carry around with you. Alright.
Too bad for you, Mario. You're too late! What is this madness? Look well. In the coffin behind me sleeps the legendary treasure. This tomb holds the soul of that ancient demon, the wielder of destruction. And the crystal stars you brought here will undo the seal. The demon's soul will possess Peach's body and bring life to the most powerful witch in millennia! And that's why you resorted to base kidnapping, you cad!
Mario, I'm so sorry. Sending you that map caused all this trouble, didn't it?
With the power of the witch, I will rule this pathetic world! The time has come at last. The world will be mine. Now, arise. Arise, my Shadow Queen!
Oh, this is like the opposite of getting into... Oh, okay, now it's just like getting into the Shadow Temple in Ocarina of Time. Holy shit. This reminds me of those, like, paper cutouts from Origami King a bit. love me tall people. Strike me very differently. Why is Toadsworth hanging out by the gallows? Is he prepared? Oh, that's even scarier. The shadows looking like hands.
What's going on?
Secret entrance!
Brother? The skulls!
What is all this? The sky, it's turning dark! You're in the sky, you dimwad. You should have said the everything.
It's calling me back. It is I, my Shadow Queen. Very well. Where is the vessel? It is here, the girl who lies before you.
Yes, a fine vessel. Now. Tasty like a Dorito. It's already dark here. Why is Disco Stew here?
Help me!
What is all this then? Am I to deduce that this is the end of the world?
Of course, he's just angry.
Damn it, I haven't paid off my car yet. I get to die in debt. What was that? Something terrible has happened.
Oh, the real Frankly's here.
No. The demon of legend have finally awoke. No! This is unthinkable!
You get in there and show him what's what, Frankly. I want him to come in here and then just like multi-bonk the final boss. God bonk. Ugh.
Witness my rebirth. My soul is not yet fully accustomed to this vessel, but I will learn to control this body soon enough.
Beach! Yes, my glorious Shadow Queen. Destroy these impudent fools!
Who are you that you would command me? What sort of being are you?
What? What do you mean? I thought you were bound to obey the one who awoke you. Enough of this prattle. Do as I say. Now, or I will send you back.
You would do well to learn your proper place, slave. No one commands me!
It just... I love how that's just how he ends. Just gone. Goodbye.
My powers are not yet fully restored. But they will come in time.
What is all this? I don't understand, Mario.
My queen! Hey, I'm here too! You have returned to us!
Beldam, what ages have passed? So, you are the one truly responsible for calling me back, yes?
Yes, my queen. I searched for a pure heart that you might inhabit. And as I did, I spread the rumor of a great treasure. Then I led the fools that gathered the crystal stars here to open the seal.
Yes, you have fulfilled your duties admirably.
Oh, I'm not worthy, my queen.
And who are these beings that stand before me?
My name is Old. I like goth bitches.
Yes, they appear to possess some modicum of power and may be of some use. Mortals, if you will become faithful servants, I will not harm you.
Aubrey, that was kind of fucked up. Why would you say that?
Mario, we mustn't serve evil. You must resist, old boy.
Yeah, I'll do it. I like goth girls too.
I see. So, you defy me. How amusing.
I know what happens. She game overs you.
Then, you wretched fools, you will learn the error of your ways.
Unless, is the cutscene like redone? Well, I might die, so if I die, I'll do it.
You are foolish to oppose me.
I still have double pain on, so I will most likely die. Double pain and no life shrooms. This will go poorly.
Yes, and that foolishness will have to be punished.
I know Scarlet is watching over me from the other side. I know it, old boy. If I don't send this queen packing, my girl will be most displeased. Mario, let's send this shady demon back to the darkness.
Oh, Scarlet lore. Alright, that was worth it. Alright, Umbrella. Oh my god, this music.
Oh my gosh, what happened? I can't believe Peach got possessed. This is awful. Now she's the Shadow Queen, the demon that destroyed this town 1,000 years ago. Max HP is 150. Attack is 7 and defense is 0. She'll unleash big lightning attacks. She'll also use magic to raise attack and defense or absorb HP. She might even try to drag us into the darkness. I don't feel good about attacking Peach, but we have to do something. Don't think of it as Peach. We have to fight to the end. Come on!
Yeah, Gumbella had that in her book the whole time that Peach would become... didn't you know? Gumbella has the Monado book. Alright, let's try this. So yeah, I've only actually beaten this boss in the original game once, or maybe twice. I don't fully remember, but regardless, I'm not, like, I remember the fight. I know the gimmicks to it, but I will probably die. I don't think I have charge equipped anymore, no. Yeah, that did more than half of his health, even with the defense upgrade. Let's see how much Stampede does. I know we only have to survive a few turns of this. Wow, that was a lot of damage! Holy shit! Jerry, at what phase of the fight is Sleepy Stomp working? In the real phase? Both? Bruh. 30% chance. Alright. It worked! Bruh. Fuck. I thought I locked in.
So you are not weak. Maybe you are less useless than you appear. This body is unfamiliar to me. Yes, too unfamiliar. Let me assume my true form and show you real power. In this form, your attacks are like those of a child to me. You are lucky. You will perish with the horror of having seen true terror and power!
I don't know what kind of a voice I should be doing for that. Mario needs health. But also we need, Wait, I can't do anything in this fight, right? Or in this phase of the fight, so I should just heal. Just need health. She's invincible. Okay. So... Ah! Stop yapping and start slapping! Fuck. Holy shit. You can tattle this form? But it already shows the health. What am I tattling? The hands? Or just Shadow Queen herself? Okay. Oh my gosh, what happened? Wait. It's still the same tattle. No, she's the Shadow Queen! Yeah, that's the same one. Yeah, in phase 2 maybe, but... I think I have to, like, attack.
Is that your idea of an attack? Foolish. Struggle as you might, it won't be enough.
Crushed! Please don't kill Mario. Holy shit. I can use Mario's turn to swap Goombella out without her potentially, like, hurting me, right? Yes. And I'm gonna heal again, just in case if something fucked up happens. I know it's a bit of a waste, but... Now, taste my power! Delicious! Fuck. What do I have to do? Like, wait for her to get to full health? Invisible, electrified, or sleepy. You know what? I'm wasting my good shit now, though. Shut up! I hate you.
What a troublesome little pest you are.
Oh, you don't even get to hear them scream. They're just gone. That's so sad. Oh. Yes, I have recovered from any slight damage I've taken. You know, the whole of 150 damage that you dealt. And now, I will punish you for your resistance. Mario, what do we do? We could be done for. I will ask again. Will you serve me? If so, I will forgive you for this. Forget it! I know we'll win! Very well. Then you will perish.
What? What is this?
The crystal stars? God! And through a strong power and faith in Jesus Christ, I was able to prevail. Luigi's here. This is so beautiful. Them all gathered around the gallows. Wait, why'd the crystal star that was at Roadport leave? Shouldn't it have just stayed there?
No. What is this shiny thing? Mayor, it's the crystal star! But I thought Mario had this thing. I wonder, kids, if this is related to the sky getting all dark and whatnot. You may be right, but I don't know. But if anything's happened to my boy Koops and Mario...
Oh dear. Koops, you're okay, right? You promised you'd make it back okay. Oh, this music is really... I love this.
crystal star! What in the world? What's that doing here? This is very mysterious. Yes, a mystery, that. Snap out of it, Elder! Elder, Mario's in trouble! That's what the crystal star is here to tell us. I know it! What? Could it be? Hey, you're right, Petuni. I can hear it. The crystal star is speaking to us. It's telling us that Mario's fighting to save the world, and that he's in deep trouble. Mario, Flurry, come on, don't give up. Yeah, you can do it, guys. Keep fighting. Yeah.
Gonzalez. I mean, Mario. Everyone here's like, whoop. Business Rat is here too. I know you're fighting far, far away right now. For us. For all of us. The Crystal Star has told us of your last brave stand. Maybe we can't do much to help you. But we're thinking of you. All of our wishes are for you. For your victory.
Yeah! Feel it! Rock out, Gonzalez, with your cock out! Rock! Listen to me, Gonzalez. Anybody who's beat me is not allowed to lose. Yeah, that's right. You, Star, tell that shrimp who beat us to never give in. Fight! We're sending you all our strength, G-Man. You feeling the love out there? Gonzalez!
Losing is for losers. Fight on, Mario. This sounds like a fucking, Family Jewels cover.
Don't you give up, Mario. Give it to him. Fight. Yeah, never give in. Just believe in yourself. Fight!
Mario, you may feel like it's going rough, like the tides have shifted against you. But if you lose, the world will be plunged into darkness forever. Please don't give in.
Vivian was her name, right? I'm a bit worried about the girl that was with Mario. I hope they're both okay.
They'll be fine, all of you. Mario will never give up. Mario will stand true. I still remember how easily you took care of that monster who had cursed us. We must have faith in him. We must believe that light will return to our world.
Fight, Mario! Fight on!
Birds. Thank you, birds. Woke birds coming in again.
Mario, don't give up! Flip him! You can do it!
Come on, you bilge pups! I can't bloom and hear you!
Fight, Bobby! Fight!
Once more! Go! Admiral Bobbery, show him what a real sea bob's made out of, mate!
Never give in!
Yeah, baby!
Oh, yeah, baby! I do hope they're all okay.
Do not fear, my dear. Luigi is my finest pupil. I'm quite sure you'll prevail.
Well, I worry nonetheless. I so hope there's a future in which my little bub can grow and prosper.
Well then, I suppose all we can do is give him a rousing cheer. Yes, certainly. I'm quite sure he can hear us through the power of this crystal.
Darn right, Dad! Go, Gonzalez, go get him!
Mario, you lovely thing! Gonzalez!
Go, Gonzalez!
Mario!
Huh? Mario?
Gonzalez? Not Luigi.
Oh, he finally learned. We are assembled, Mayor. Okay.
No longer old and angry about his car payment, just old.
Good work, my comrades. Now, let us do it. Ready and...
Mario! Which one is Gabe? Is that the one behind him?
Mario, you can do it.
Throat gobbler.
Do it, shrimp.
Mario! Yeah, Goops! Is that... Can you hear that, Mario? So many voices. Look at Dupless in the background, and Marilyn's just like kind of eepy. So many voices. Where's the Luigi one? I remember Luigi's. Go, Luigi! Mario! They're all sending us their wishes and positive energy. They're sending us thoughts and prayers. That's so sweet.
What? What are these vital voices?
Mario, look at that! What is this light? Ah!
Mario!
That voice! Princess Peach? Mario, What?
You wretched little girl, you disobey me! Mario! Take the last of my power! Praise be to Jesus Christ!
What is this? I feel completely revitalized. You brat! Obey me now!
Farewell, Mario. I believe in you.
Peach!
Very kind, princess. But you will not undo me. Only as your queen.
Woohoo!
Holy shit.
Mario, this is our moment. We're almost there. Enough. This ends now. It's the Shadow Queen. Wow, she's scary, but we gotta hold our ground. Max HP is 150, attack is 7, and defense is 1. She'll use lightning magic and boost her own attack and defense power. If she uses her breath on us, we could be poisoned, confused, or lose power-ups. But the worst is when she saves energy for a big attack. That is gnarly! We do our best to just avoid it by hiding in the shadows with Vivian, I think. Boy, not only is her body scary, but her hands are pretty mean too. She has several attack patterns, so watch closely and see what's coming. Now, Mario, let's do it! This is our final battle. Let's give it all we've got. All right. Let's start with a power lift, I think. Oh, I should have switched to fucking Yoshi. Shit.
Walter, look at what you've done now, Walter. You didn't come out when I needed you the most.
4 and 4. It's been a while since we were able to get that.
He's right, is right, baby. Uh-oh.
gonna swap her out for Yoshi now. I know I just did this, but I need to. Oh, thanks. Alright, give me that 1 coin. Thanks! I didn't even know the audience could throw 1 coin. Alright, I'm gonna do this again. Because we're about to get our star power back anyways, right? So it's not really that much of a waste. Ah, shit, only 3 this time, though. Okay.
What? How is it that you can hurt me?
Now that's what I'm talking about, baby! And now it's time to settle the score!
Fools!
That's not good.
Yeah, we're gonna need to do a little thing here. Didn't work this time. Forced bingo. It always works. Everything's full. Alright. Now Veil.
Fuck!
Look. That wasn't even that bad. Swap partners. Back to Yosh. Okay. EP stomp. Get in there, boys.
You know what you've done!
Ah, shit!
What are you doing? There. Yeah, we're gonna power lift again. Oh, he's still got. Let's see. Let's do a stampede and see what happens. Uh, 19. If I got lucky with the sleep, I think I would be fine. So let's try it. Nope. This is risky.
It cannot be! How?
Okay. Defense is boosted. Mario. You think we could finish this with a power lift into Stampede? It's probably gonna hit once. Goombella. No, not with 3 defense. Goombella's gonna do 1. I want you to realize the 4th hit in multi-bonk is frame perfect. I'm not hitting that. I'm not hitting that. I would have to hit her 9 times. Goombella will only be doing 1 damage. I think we're gonna power lift. Again. I guess Goombella still has her buff from before, though. No, I think we got it with this. I almost got a +5 there. Should I heal Mario just for insurance? Well, I can take out the hands with Yoshi. That would reduce the damage more than I think healing Mario would. Yeah, we're good. Easy. I was really nervous about using that. Are you about to double my 1 XP? Bruh. Doubled the star points. She doubled 0 XP! Even better! Yep, great. Yeah, Stampede is way more broken than I thought it was, Jesus.
Impossible! Unthinkable! How could I? I cannot be paid by lesser beings such as these! This has been reborn into this world! I cannot! I must die! My queen!
Wow. Beautiful.
No! Let's get out of here, Marilyn! Hey, wait! Princess Peach! No pulse! She's gone. Oh. Wait! Princess Peach is completely fine. She's not even hurt. Mario. Yep, thumbs up. Don't care. So, it's all over then. I hate how sarcastic that thumbs up is too. It's just like, yeah, whatever, dude. I'm so sorry, Mario. Who knew all this would happen? No. Man, it was no biggie, Peach. Nothing we couldn't handle. By the way, I'm 6 days old. Thank you, all of you.
Aha! There you are, Mario! It's me, Bernie Sanders. Well, can you believe those brutes came after me? Even an old Goomba! I still made it here. I was all so worried about you all. You have no idea. By the look of things, though, I guess we're in the clear, am I right? You kids sure are the real thing, I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I seem to be in one piece, too. The One Piece is real, as they say. So anyways, all is well. So, without further ado, take a look at this! I found this on the way. This must be the treasure we heard rumors of in Rogueport.
My theory's been correct all these years. There really was a legendary treasure.
No, Professor!
No, don't bring me down now. It might be something great. And all's well that ends well. Now how about we get out of this dank place?
Let's go home, Mario. Back to everyone. Yeah, sure. I'm tired of wearing these shitty-ass Waluigi clothes. They make me stink.
Wow. Beautiful. Absolutely wondrous.
So, you're leaving then?
Nighttime report.
Well, that's too bad. Having you around really did wonders for my research.
Aw, Professor. We never let you monopolize Mario for your research anyway. That's right. In this house, we hate capitalism. Besides, you said that I could be your research assistant for the next term.
Yes, that's right. And I thank you, Goombella. Mario, even after you leave here, please don't forget about us, alright? And we, in return, will wish that you find all the best in the future.
Never ever give up, Mario. That's the most important thing I learned from you. Thanks, Mario. Just promise me you'll think of me now and again, okay?
Mario, thanks to you, I've found courage and inner strength. I don't know how to say this, but I think I like myself more since I've known you. It's like I've become a tiny bit more like my dad, you know? It's also hard to put into words. My dear Mario, I'm ready to make my comeback in the theater now. I found so many things on this journey that I can only express on stage. And with these new themes, I'm so ready for that wonderful spotlight again. Please, do come see me once we finish rehearsing. And bring Princess Peach too, dear.
Still got that southern twang in her. Gonzalez! Oh, yeah, wait. I've got to stop doing that. It's Mario, right? Well, you'll always be Gonzalez to me, man. Because I was born in the Glitz Pit, and Gonzalez is and always will be the champ. So, let's meet again, Gonzalez. I mean it, man. Mario, I feel like I've grown to... never mind. Yeah, I sure do think that you and Peach make a nice couple. Why is it in all of the video games that the best character falls for the main hero but cannot love the hero because the hero is in love with Fiora? Huh? Why is it like that? I'll never forget my time traveling with you. So don't forget me either.
Well, boy, it was most agreeable that I had the chance to meet you. If not for you, then my dear Scarlett would still gaze down on a broken bomb. But now I'm off to sea again. I know Scarlett would have wanted it that way. Let's see each other again, Mario. And this time, let it be on the high seas, oh boy.
Well, it is time for us to part, my little cheese hunk. But I will not say farewell. Because you're welcome here anytime. And since you're welcome, you should come anytime you please, sweetie. Now, be careful. And until we meet again, adieu. I didn't know you were French. I thought it was only just Dupree.
Well, the boat's almost here.
Mario!
No, they're not dried.
We made it just in time. Take these with you. We burnt them so you have some to eat on the boat. Yummy. These are very fresh mushrooms. 5 HP. Wow.
Oh, how lovely. Thank you. Everyone. If not for all of you, the world could have fallen into a horrible darkness. But your brave hearts strove for peace and saved this world. I don't know how to thank you, but I know that the entire world is in your debt.
What? Nonsense. We're the ones who should be thanking you, Princess. If you hadn't come to our little town, we'd all be puppets for the Shadow Queen and Grotus. The thought gives me dives.
Ah, look, Your Highness! I see the boat!
Oh, yeah.
Oh, forgive my lateness, sir. I must have dozed off a bit. But please, come on board. I'll get you folks back at full steam.
Take care, everyone. Farewell.
Set a course for the Mushroom Kingdom.
I thought Rogueport was part of the Mushroom Kingdom. I thought it was just like, you know, like Chicago. Like, they're from New York, but like Chicago. They're all such lovely people, don't you think? I don't have too many good memories of Rogueport. What, with the kidnapping and all. But it really is a vibrant town full of love for life, isn't it? Yeah, I especially agree with the guys who murdered like 6 times. They love life. Mario, I was very frightened when they took me. Well, Tech was really there for me and helped me through it all. I can't read. And I knew that you would come to help me as well. I always believe in that. Thank you, Mario. Maybe I shouldn't wander off by myself quite so often. Why is she like floating slightly? You noticing that? Like they didn't put her on the boat. She's like floating above it. Mario! Look out there! Rogueport's positively shining! It's so beautiful! Wow. That looks nice. Wow. I'm stuck as being purple. Oh, wow. That's wild, bro. You had a pretty rough time of it, didn't you? Look, they added the photo in the background. Now it matches with Super Paper Mario. But now that Peach is safe, I guess everything's okay. Really, though, how amazing is it that you saved the world again? Again, bro! And say, it's been a little while since then. Are you ready for a new adventure?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you the man, bro! I wonder what everyone who traveled with you is up to. Controller vibrate. Whoa, what was that, bro? Was that your newfangled mail gadget? Dear Mario, what's up? Goombella here! I'm still here working with Professor Frankly. We beat the Shadow Queen, but there's tons of Rogueport lore we still don't get. So, my research with the professor goes on and on. With the info I gathered with you, we have lots of great leads now, though. Like Mario, like I always said, every myth contains a kernel of truth. Speaking of which, know what was in the chest that the professor recovered? I like this version of the song. You're totally not gonna believe me when I tell you. It's a secret. But I'll tell you next time I see you. Speed reading. It's like speed dating, but just for reading. As part of my research, I did go back to many of the places we visited. And I saw everyone we traveled with, too. Oh yeah, remember? They all have themes now. I nearly forgot. With Koops is living peacefully in Petalburg with his dad and Koopy Koo. And Mario, guess what Koops wants to do now? He wants to become mayor of Petalburg and live there in peace. Can you imagine? I thought she was going to say he wants to be a dad. Koops is not allowed to fuck. Still, it might just be perfect for him, come to think of it. He's so much more of an adult now than when you left Rogueport. Still, I think Koopy Koo pretty much has him wrapped around her little finger. Oh yeah, Teddy Cloud! Flurry's back on stage in a big way, and the crowds are totally ecstatic. And the play she's doing right now is the story of our adventure, yeah! It's called Paper Mario. I saw it twice. It was totally the best play ever. Oh, but she forgot how to super guard when I'm not really around. And somehow Dupless has joined the troupe as an actor. Who saw that coming? His transformation skills are serving him well, but it still kind of creeps me out. Oh, and little Walter. Yeah, he's fighting solo in the Glitz Pit. He says he's getting pretty close to a title match even. Isn't that just adorable? Oh yeah, he's calling himself the Great Gonzalez Jr. in the ring, by the way. It's sort of silly, but kind of cute too, don't you think? Oh, and wait, I'll have to get this exactly right or he'll get like so mad at me. He said that he could totally take you on in the ring now. So bring it! I guess he doesn't change. Isn't that too cute? Vivian's gone back to hang out with her sisters. She wants to give them another chance. Now that the Shadow Queen's been defeated, I don't think Beldam's into evil. Yeah, I don't care. This still doesn't work like that. Oh, and Beldam also promised me she would never be mean to Vivian ever again. Yeah, I think the three sisters are gonna live pretty peacefully from now on. But you should totally go visit her sometime. Maybe Maryland, yeah. Maybe Maryland.
Oh, don't forget me, amigo. I'm living life as being dead and a ghost. Living the dream, as they say.
Bobbery goes out to sea every day now on Cortez's ship. I think his soul was healed. I ran into him on Keelhaul Key by accident the other day, which was nice. He was so happy, I thought he was gonna blow up on me for a second there. You know, I bet Scarlett is looking down on him and smiling right now. Oh, and I almost forgot. Everyone on Keelhaul Key as well, and they say hello. Miss Mouse is still running the bad shop in Rogueport, so she's happy. She comes over to Frankly's sometimes to visit, but as usual, as soon as she sets foot outside the shop, she turns into a badge ninja. She said just the other day that she'd found some super rare badge, actually. That's our globe-trotting, mystery-making, flirting little badge thief, huh? As a kid, you fell for Miss Mouse's Clark Kent-ass disguise. Oh, Jerry. You at the ripe age of 6 years old should have been able to figure that shit out. What the fuck? Oh yeah!
In my travels, I heard a rumor that Lord Crump and Grotus were both still alive. I guess that makes them pretty tenacious baddies, doesn't it, Mario?
So wait, are X-Nauts actually robots? Like, I thought this dude just had like a brain implant. Maybe that's how he's still alive, but like, I thought they were still like people underneath the clothes. Grotus was zapped by a demon and Crump was shot into space. How the fuck? Well, remember, Crump died to inertia poisoning in space, but once he made it to Mars, he used like a vomit rocket to make it back. He's kind of like an android. Okay.
But they mellowed out a lot, just like Beldam has. I don't expect more trouble. They're never gonna come back in another game. Plus, I hear Grotus is literally just ahead, which really cuts down on the mischief making. Speaking of miracle survivals, guess whose favorite TI-87 calculator's still computing? He says he really wants to see you and Peach again. Is it Jeff Bezos? Wrong guess! Keep guessing! I don't think I know any other calculators. Well, I'm totally rambling at this point, so I guess I better wrap it up. I just want to say, even though things got tough, I'm grateful for our time together. And there is one thing that kind of weighed on me, and I never got to express to you. See, well, maybe that's best kept a secret. Alright. Vivian, for me, is fine that she kind of fell for Mario a little bit. You know, Mario gave her an out in a really tough situation, right? I could see where those feelings come from. This? It's like, what? Why? The only reason Tech survives is otherwise there'd be missable stuff in the fortress. Well, let there be missable stuff. Let it get, like, shot down to Earth somewhere. So, please say hi to Peach for me, okay? Put it in the pit. No, I mean, they could have, like, okay, so there's 2 feeling fine badges and what, 3 star pieces? 4? They could have just made it so those star pieces with the explosion, they could have even shown it in the cutscene with the explosion of the base. The star pieces get shot back to Earth and then appear just like on the ground in like, or maybe just like a bomb. It's like, hey, I found these on the ground the other day. And then just gives you all the shit that you missed. So, please say hi to Peach for me, okay? Till we meet again, your friend Goombella. Hey, that was awesome, bro! Sounds like everyone's doing great over there. Oh, I'm doing the post-game today. The stream's not over yet. Huh? Someone here? Excuse me, sis! Oh my god. Hello, Mario. Hello, Luigi.
Please, allow me to apologize for coming unannounced, but I was cleaning out the storeroom in the castle the other day, and I found something rather amazing.
Yes, Toadsworth found a treasure map. And I'm sure it will lead to real treasure this time, I just know it. So, Mario, you'd love to look for treasure, isn't that right? The boat's waiting for you! I like that. That's nice. Oh, that's real nice. I got a dumb smile on my face. That's new. I don't remember that being a thing in the original. The screenshot and then the... Like, I remember it doing like the Looney Tunes zoom into his head.
and cut to black. Oh, they're gonna do the parade? Yo, Parakarry, what's up? I don't remember Thousand Year Door having a parade. Now I think about it. It's an MOV file! Oh, this is really different ending music. Yeah, I remember in the original, like, it would show like their silhouettes walking around a corner. In like a circle-shaped pattern. It was really like strikingly visually interesting. Well, I like this, yeah. Well, what can I say? I love that Mario sprite. I think this remake was fantastic. I do think that this is the definitive way to experience this game. I can only really see people playing the GameCube version if you grew up with the GameCube version. Like, the changes that are worse in this, which there are definitely some, I feel like you'll only really care about that if you have the nostalgia for it. Now, I do hope that someday in the future, on the Switch 2, there's already uncovered code that we've discovered, but I hope that this gets a 4K port, or at the very least 60 FPS. I don't really think the 60 FPS was anything that bothered me. I never once was like, oh man, 60 FPS would have helped me here. The most I can think about is like those frame perfect inputs. Well, they would have been harder actually at 60. But maybe like the roulette would have been easier with 60 FPS. Text speed is a bit slow, yeah. I wish they would allow you to rewind the text boxes. Go to Hoggy! The new expressions in this are beautiful, of course. I love looking at all of them. Yeah, the menus maybe are a little slower, but I like the way that they look better in this, so I can accept it. I'll take the little extra style over maybe being slightly slower to navigate. I know, in the original game, I will say, there were several moments where the backtracking really gets to me. And I'm like, oh man, I don't know about this. Like on repeat playthroughs, there are definitely moments where I'm like, I'm just kind of bored with the game right now because like, it doesn't happen very much, but there are several moments. For me in this remake, the only moment that was like that was the 2 General White quests. And the second one was optional anyways, so whatever. I mostly prefer the new music. All the ending stuff was great. I think Palace of Shadow and Exnaut Fortress, all that stuff. I like the new versions. There's a couple boss themes where I'm like, Cortez, I think I like the original more. I like some elements of Smorg more in the original, but I think overall I like Smorg more in this. I like all the little new additions to the music. Oh, you finally got raptured. Good for him. Of course, Riverside Station had the best battle music out of all of them. But yeah, cutting down on the backtracking in all the areas that they did with like Chapter 4 and 5 specifically, and also adding that room in Wiltport is a very good change. I still hold out hope, even though at this point it's absolutely copium, but I hold out hope that one day there will be Super Luigi, Paper Luigi, Marvelous Compass or something like that, but it's probably not gonna happen, truthfully. No, you Grotto. Jeff Grotto. But yeah, Mario and Luigi Brothership looks good. That's the first wholly original Mario RPG. if you don't count the Rabbids game, that's the first wholly original one since Origami King. And if for some reason you don't view Origami King as a real Paper Mario RPG, which I do, then, you know, the last one would have been, I guess, Paper Jam. Oh, I don't like that front-facing Luigi sprite on the bottom. Wow, look at them. Beautiful. Saved! Wow, gold confetti, you did it! That wasn't like that before, was it? The gold confetti? There was an anti-guy in the audience? Yeah, I want to see, I definitely want to see anti-guy come back. I'm excited for... I hope this game sold well, and I'm excited for what it could possibly mean. Holy shit.
You're a strange one, sir. It must be something special to convince you to return. Although if I had a Goomba that cute waiting for me at the dock, I might return too. Well, whatever you're doing, be careful. Goodbye, sir.
This sold well? Do we know that officially?
Long time no see, Mario! I'm totally glad I got to see you again. This is awesome! Everyone's ready! We heard you were coming, so we've been waiting here for you. So, you ready to go? Wherever you want to go, we are so there with you.
I heard that there was cut content in the original game, where instead of everyone being waiting for you at the dock, that you would have to go find them across the world, and then they would rejoin your party. This is convenient. I like this, but also I think that could have been maybe cool, just to give you a little something to do in the post game. Uh-oh. Wait, we didn't miss any. We have all 134 out of 134 titles!
Huh?
We've got all the badges. 86 out of 86. 58 out of 58. Chapter 8. Here's some concept art. This looks nice. Oh, I like the lighting on the top right or top left. That would have been cool if they kept that. This looks nice too. So who's brave enough to go all the way back to the end of the Palace of Shadow, so that way you can see Goombella's room lore for that room? What's the Crump concept art? X-Nauts. The three-eyed ones. Shadow Queen. That's some neat Shadow Queen art. Does look a little Cackletta-ish, yeah. Special. Oh, hey. Look at that. Some other concept art stuff. Chess, Shine Sprunks. This is nice. It's like having an art book in the game. I like it. Different designs for the lighting at Bowser's Castle. I don't remember which one they used, but I like the bottom right the most. Top right also looks pretty good. I mean, they all look pretty solid, but I like the lighting on the castle itself in bottom right. These look nice. Oh god! They absolutely tried the white outline thing! In a world not too far from our own, Paper Mario fans were about to be pissed with this version. Well, don't you know people hate the white outline thing on Mario? So, like, people were scared that this is what the characters would look like in this game. I honestly don't understand why people are upset about it. It doesn't make any fucking difference. But whatever, guys. But we were so close to it. I mean, I like the way that the characters look in this version. I think it looks nice too, but I don't think I ever like saw Mario's design in Origami King or in Color Splash and was like, "Ugh!" I really do believe that to a certain extent, some people just have such high animosity for anything post Sticker Star that when there's like any semblance of similarity between it, that they just write it off. I know that's a little ignorant, but like, I feel like I've noticed that in a lot of people. Which is why a lot of people might not like the new soundtrack, because it also invokes that stuff. Oh hey, look at this. Who are these characters? Concept art for the Battle Master and then the wanted people? That's cool. I like the Boo with the mustache. Actually, they all look cool. Listen, if you don't like the new music and stuff, that's cool too, but I think it's all mostly fantastic. There's some synth choices that I'm not really in love with, but I think overall this soundtrack is phenomenal. But you know what? Who gives a shit what I think? If you liked the original, at least for your sake, it's still here. Where's the Mario 64 music? Paper Mario 64. I like this one. Bonetail and Attacka of the Wacka might be my favorite. Oh, there it is. This is the song I wanted to hear. You can't really hear this very well. It's like it plays for the one text box in the opening where Parakarry is speaking, then it doesn't play again. A whole remix of Paper Mario 64. I know it plays again when you talk to the other character too, but like, for a casual playthrough, that's the only moment. It's like, wow. They put so much effort into little songs that happen just for a brief moment, and then you never hear the song again. And that's something that I really like about this version. Not that the original is like bad for not having that. But actually, I've been listening to a playthrough from Nico B of the original game running on Dolphin. And it's actually kind of jarring to get to some of the moments now where, you know, this new music plays and then it's just the regular music playing. Again, it's not bad, but it's like, huh, it really does add a lot to have that original music there. So anyways, I have no idea why it didn't give me the 100% reward. We've got all the crystal stars, obviously. We have all of the shine sprites. Is it related to the Trouble Center? Well, it should have still given me an email for the tattle log. Oh, wait, here we go. It just didn't give me the notification for it. Congratulations! You've had Goombella tattle on every kind of enemy. Your tattle log is now bursting with villainous secrets and juicy bad gossip. As proof of your efforts, we've sent you a special reward, the Tattle Trophy. Check your useful items to admire it for yourself or show it off to your friends. You've earned the right to brag. Congratulations, you collected all the recipes, obtained every badge, and filled up your entire catalog. Wow! Head over to Rogueport's main square. A shiny reward is waiting for you. I will do those Trouble Center rewards, but I want to get this first. So I'm sure plenty of NPCs have new dialogue. If you tell me the good ones, I'll read the good ones. Gold medal badge. Finally, Gold Mario amiibo is real.
Oh, it's disgusting.
You know what we're really here in the postgame for, right? I need to know how Super Luigi ends. Volume 5, Journey's End. At long last, Luigi crossed the threshold of Hatesong Tower. Luigi rallied his allies.
We will defeat the Chestnut King, we must!
Which might I remind you again was the Goomba King. Friends by his side, Luigi can at last face the fell Chestnut King. But then he heard a voice and spun to see the fair Princess Eclair. She told our hero the painful truth. The evil Chestnut King was actually her true love, made monstrous by creep in a bad bid for the throne. At that moment, the villainous creep appeared.
The marvelous compass, please. Hand it over, and the Luff Empire will rule again.
Luigi and company were no match for the might of Creep, their true enemy. But then, the compass piece in Eclair's tiara shone forth. It bestowed the future sight on Luigi. A vision! Knowing Creep's every move, he smote the fiend with his mallet, literally Monatoing. And with that, it was all finally over. Luigi and his friends parted, leaving the Waffle Kingdom in peace. But Luigi regretted not gazing further into the future. He longed to see the Wafflers gathering on the Princess Eclair's wedding day. He wanted to see her beauty and who stood at her side. But it was not meant to be. Luigi went back to his humble home, which remained exactly as he had left it, a cold comfort for his heavy heart. Taking up a book he had been reading, Luigi tried to read, but his long trial had sapped his strength and he soon fell asleep. Luigi dreamt of his friends and his beloved Princess Eclair. In sleeping, Luigi spoke.
I shall return.
The end.
Oh god, I forgot it was hideous. Your shade does slightly get affected with the W emblems. Oh yeah, very, very slightly. It's most noticeable with the Waluigi because it has an outline on the M. Huh. Oh, Toadsworth is gone.
I've been catching a breather here, reflecting back on all my adventures. It's been a long road, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story.
Wait, there is another thing. Super Luigi book.
Actually, you know what? This guy novelized my quest. He's been interviewing me. He was actually interviewing me here at the end during breaks from my adventure. I didn't think anyone would be interested in reading a book about Luigi, but Super Luigi came out recently, and check this out, bro. Here in Rogueport. It set a new record for consecutive weeks at #1 on the bestsellers list. Ho, 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 ho. Hooray for Luigi, bro! I started reading it the other day, but it's an encyclopedic account in multiple volumes. Excruciating detail, bro. It's like a history book. Seemed like one anyway. They've got it in the shop here in Rogueport. How about you snag a copy, bro?
Fell asleep after that short thing. Alright, lads. So, we got some Trouble Center stuff to do. Other than that, what's worth my time in post-game? Because I don't actually remember anything outside of the Trouble Center. Lady Bow. Dote. Roust these cads. I really want to see the Great Tree, but there's many cads in the way. Won't someone please roust these ne'er-do-wells? I'm waiting in Bogley Woods near the Great Tree.
Wanna take on Doty's trouble? Do it right.
Talk to Frankly and Tech. Okay.
You seem pretty cheery. And as always, I'm happily busy with my research. By the by, do you know what was in that treasure chest we found at the palace? It contained a dried mushroom! Oh no, it's nothing to be disappointed by. Now we know for certain that people indeed ate mushrooms 1,000 years ago. This is a groundbreaking anthropological discovery.
Wait. It's just three Trouble Center things. It won't take long. We'll save talking to Tech for last. That way I can make sure you don't leave the stream too early. You get to do the boring things with me. Yay! Yeah, I remember where Bo is. I'm a bit surprised they didn't add more. Because I also thought in the original game that they had intended for... Wait, where's this guy at? I thought in the original game they had intended for all of the party members to make an appearance somewhere. But it's really just Parakarry shows up in the intro and then Bo shows up in the post-game. Bogley Woods near the Great Tree. Is it like on this screen somewhere? Not him, right? I don't think I've ever done the post-game quests. Where is this person? Hi.
Those guns already in? Marvelous! I can finally see the Great Tree. I'm in your debt, Mario. It isn't much, but I hope this will do you for all your troubles. It's my change from lunch.
Wow.
Perhaps I'll see you up in.
Why? Why is this guy? Alright. That was probably the hardest quest in this whole game. Where's he at? Where the fuck is this guy? Oh my god, this guy. But yeah, I'm actually really glad I ended up putting on the double pane in the end. I thought it was going to make that last fight hell, but it actually made it way more fun for me. So, I think in future playthroughs, I might actually put on double pane, like, as soon as I get it. Especially if I keep doing power plus strats.
Ah, the great tree. As you watch us foolishly continue to repeat history, what would you think of us? You can do nothing but stand and watch our ignorance. No, what not? To assume that a tree can do nothing only proves my own foolishness.
Well. Wowie fucking zowie. But yeah, if they ever make another Paper Mario in this style, and they don't just continue doing random stuff, I do still see there is still room for a dark timeline, as many people will probably end up calling it, where this remake comes out and doesn't really change the way modern Paper Mario is made. Like, I could still see them being like, you know what, we wanted to sell this to you because we knew it would sell. And you're just gonna have to deal with it. But maybe, you know, if they make another Paper Mario in this style again, I would want more badges to actually be useful, so that way when I'm at my badge list, I really have to deliberate what I'm gonna equip. Like, Power Plus is like such a no-brainer, and sure, that's my own fault for using them, but like, most of the actual new attacking moves aren't that useful, I feel. Like, Quake Hammer's good for early game, Tornado Jump isn't good, and I only use Power Jump because I have 3 of them. If I had just one, Power Jump is not that great. Which can be said about a lot of moves, I guess, but I don't know, just more options would be nice. Maybe I'm a bit greedy in that regard, but I don't know. All the partners have like 4 moves, right? And Mario gets I mean, I guess Mario gets like 12 in total, but I got in a fight with my mom, and all I need you to do is to help me make up with her. I'll be waiting near the Sanctum in Poshley Heights. Working on Bub's trouble? You're gonna do it right. Sleepy Stomp is the only good status jump. It's weird because until today I thought it didn't fucking work half the time. I didn't realize that statuses from that are a chance. I thought it was always a guaranteed thing. Or if I did, I just didn't really think about it that much. But I mean, like, okay, so since I'm playing Mario and Luigi, right? I like how the Bros moves are like actually completely different moves. That's more what I think I want to see out of Paper Mario. I want to see moves like Quake Hammer and Tornado Jump are cool because they are like different attacks. They're not just a reskin like Shrink Stomp would be. A reskin of the regular jump that does a status effect. I think more moves like that could be awesome. It's you, isn't it, Mario? It's been quite a while, hasn't it? I've come here with Buller, yes. A little vacation to Poshley Sanctum. I hadn't left the mansion in ages. I figured it was time to turn some heads on the road. But what a nice surprise to see you. Feel free to be overwhelmed by my beauty. No, like I said, I heard that this played when you talked to her. I said that earlier too. The thing is, for a casual playthrough, probably most people aren't going to come back to the game post-game unless they know that there's a post-game. Like Paper Mario 1 doesn't have a post-game. No other Paper Mario has a post-game. Except for Thousand Year Door. So, unless you know about it, there's probably very little reason for you to come here. And it's just dialogue anyways, but still.
Lady Bow, your beauty is like the song of a night. A night? What?
A nightingale? A nightingale. What? Wait, did Super Paper Mario have a post-game? I don't remember that. Was there one after the void was cleared? You can go back to all the areas? Oh wait, yeah, there was, because you could go back to chapter 6 and actually do the 100 trials or whatever there. Okay, never mind then. Super Paper Mario does have one.
Your beauty is like the song of a nightingale. I don't know what that is. In the evening. Indeed, I fear you've grown into a fine young girl who'd make your ancestors proud.
A nightingale is a type of bird. Nightingale. Interesting. Where's Bob? He's supposed to be outside of here, right? It's this small little Babam brat, right? Oh, he's over here hiding.
I've been waiting for you, mister. See, I got in a fight with my mom and I want to make it up to her. So I wrote her a letter and I want to give her a present. But I don't know what to get. I narrowed it down to 3 things. Could you help me decide?
Let me guess. The mushroom cake is what I have to do.
You really think mushroom cake is the way to go? No. Oh well, let's start over. Which of these? Kill mango. You really think a kill mango is the way to go? You've got a great taste, so I'm sure it'll go over well. You also have to find the kill mango and bring it here. Because they don't sell those things here.
Is there a right answer to that? Did I choose wrong? It's gonna be the mushroom cake, isn't it? It could have been any of them. Okay. I kind of want to see what would have happened if I chose Fright Mask. He just scares the shit out of his mom. Thankfully with Pipe Room, this is pretty easy. I guess this would have been fine in the original too, because both these areas had pipes. Oh, you guys are still here.
We are the Traveling Sisters 3! The water's cold!
But it feels so good! Wait, does that mean Dupree is here? Where's he at? Where's that fuck-ass Dupree? Cortez, you seen him?
I totally can't believe it! How's this guy know where we're gonna be all the time? Did he, swim here or something? Please tell me this is a nightmare.
Monsieur de la Moustache, you find me most troubled. The women of this world, they fail to see my sheer charisma, my animal handsomeness. I, of course, must forgive them all, but for I am Dupree, êtes-vous? Eat-vous? I don't speak French. Oh, shit.
It's because I always want to be with you, Dupree.
Et vous? Edo?
I love just plowing. You know what? I'm gonna end the sentence there. I love just plowing. I was gonna say plowing into fuzzies with bump attack, but no, just plowing. I enjoy farming. Yeah, listen. You listen here. I can't stop plowing. They call me Trader Joe in Minecraft because I'm always trading with Joe on the fields.
Yahoo! A cute mango tastes mister. I'll just attach this letter and we're done. But I'm afraid to give it to her. She may still be mad. Can you give it to her and come back, please?
The thing Bub asked you to deliver to Silva Gunner. Hey, does Silva Gunner have any covers of the new remake music yet?
Yeah, Mario just can't help but plow.
Why, hello, Gonzalez. Do you need something? From little Bub, you say? Why, there's a letter. I just read it. Dear lovely Mama, I'm sorry I didn't do my homework. From now on, I'll do my homework and try to be a good babam like Papa. And I'll give you good food and a nice house. And a pretty hat. So please don't hate me. From Bub. Oh, I just gonna break down and cry here. Oh, how delightful! Was she supposed to go all the way off screen in the original? Oh, Gonzalez, don't mind my tears, they're joyful ones. I want you to tell Bob something for me. Tell him I'm not angry. I'm livid! And I was just being stern because I love him and I care about his future. I never meant to hurt his little feelings by it. I'm sorry I lost sight of that. Gonzalez, please bring my little Bub back to me now.
It seems Bob and the missus had a little row, It's hard to say. It's hard when they get to that rebellious age, you know, dear boy?
Yeah, this one was cute. I like the troubles that actually give a lot of character to the NPCs. Except for the General White one. He can go die in a bonfire for all I care.
Hey, mister, how was it? Did she like the present? Yep. She's not mad anymore. It's all thanks to you, mister. You're the person I respect the most. After my dad. And as a reward, I'll give you my entire fortune. Not that I have many coins, though.
Bruh.
You see that shit? I'm made out of literal gold, and he can't give me anything?
I'm surprised Gold Bob didn't comment on my gold status. So do you think they'll make a Paper Mario 64 remake is the question. Some people are asking. Very few, but like I'm just throwing it out there because I see these characters. I think Super Paper Mario could use a remake the most. We don't need to remake Sticker Star. Like, yes, that game has a lot of problems, but I don't think it's to a point that a remake could fix some people. Yeah, I'd say Paper Mario 64 is a great game. I like this game a little bit more. But if you cut back on some of the backtracking in Chapter 6, maybe add some new things like the Pit of 100 Trials or something like that, I'd say, yeah, there's potential for a Paper Mario 64 remake. But honestly, after this, I kind of just... I would be cool if they did little references again. Like maybe bring back some of the partners from this in Paper Mario 64. But then make a whole new Paper Mario in this. The logic is it's on NSO. Well, No, not entirely. There's the Link's Awakening thing is on NSO still. Or, well, the remake came first, but eventually came to NSO. I don't think that necessarily has fully to do with it, but maybe to some extent. I think I like the areas more in this game personally than I do Paper Mario 64. Paper Mario 64 in the realm of Mario games feels kind of generic. You just go to plains, then you go to desert. World 3 is cool, World 4 is great. World 5 is a little generic, still pretty cool though. World 6, alright, it's cool, but I hate it. World 7, I like Chapter 7 in Paper Mario 64, but the area is pretty generic. It's just ice place. And then Chapter 8, I like the Bowser Castle, actually. I think I like Bowser Castle a little more than Palace of Shadow, like, aesthetically, but Palace of Shadow still is pretty cool in this.
I need someone to go to the 50th level of the Pit of 100 Trials for me. Shaboom! So I need someone pretty tough. Shaplowy! For details, please see me next to the cannon statue in Far Outpost. Shaboomity!
What the fuck is this? I can just use the little puny guy, right? Pay 300 coins and win the tattle. Win the trouble. If I can't do that, I'm not doing this quest. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, no, I hear you though, Jerry. I made a note of this in an earlier stream, but Rogueport and a few other locations are the only times you can ever exit an area to the north. Otherwise, all areas in Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, you always exit from the left and the right sides of the screen, which is a really weird limitation. And most areas are in this, like, octagonal shape as well that this tends to be in. So, in that regard, yeah, this game's area design is a little bit more restricted. So, I think it would be cool if they could make a Paper Mario game that wasn't constricted by that, but this game was also under time constraints when it was first being made. I don't know why I didn't just take the pipe from the Gallows area to here. It's the only thing you prefer about 64. Yeah, I'm trying to think back. I think I like the Star Spirits more than I like the Crystal Stars, because the Star Spirits are characters and the Crystal Stars are more like MacGuffins. But I don't know. They're both pretty similar, all things considered. Where's this guy? Next to the cannon statue.
You agreed to help for my troubles, Shaplowy. Thanks to you, Shaboom. There is dungeon on the Rogueport called Pit of 100 Trials, Shakal. I heard if one writes wish on wall of 50th level, then wish come true, Shapop. I use special big explosion to get down to 50th level and write wish, Shakrak. And then I realized whole thing was hoax, Shadoop. It was life to get down there for useless graffiti. I wanted erased, Shashoom. I would explode it myself, ease of peas, but getting back down there is not ease or peas. Shakroom! So could you go to 50th level, a Pit of 100 Trials, and erase graffiti? Please, Shablu.
Shy Guy's Toy Box was cool. As a kid, I didn't like Shy Guy's Toy Box. On my initial first Paper Mario 64 playthrough, I remember I got stuck on Shy Guy's Toy Box for a long time. I don't fully remember why, but also remember not really liking the music there very much. But in retrospect, I like it. I like it more than Flower Fields. But yeah, this game is just great to play from start to finish. There are definitely moments in Paper Mario 64 that I get kind of bored. And this, like I said, the original game, I was like that too. But that happened way more in the original game. In this game, in this specific version of this game, the only moment where I was bored with the game was during the General White quest. Like, it actually retained my attention the whole time. What the fuck? There's graffiti on the wall here. Sob's wish. I want to get married to Bobolink, my dear love, in a shocker wedding. I want us to have 22 kids, enough for 2 soccer teams, Shablooey. This graffiti was scrawled on with a fierce hand. It doesn't seem like any amount of rubbing will erase it. 22 kids, this dude wants non-stop fucking. Well, that was a good use of 300 coins. Yeah, in real life, I don't even think I want 1 child's. I think I'm good on that front. I like being alone, for the most part. Okay, the music isn't super intense in here. Still looks like a penis. A soggy penis door. Oh, I know I'm not getting my 300 coins back, but, I mean... Lads, it's the end of the game. I don't need it. I'm glad I had the money to be able to do that. And get away with it. But yeah, I'm really happy that this remake ended up coming out. It was a nice revisit to... Again, this game wasn't exactly, like, I know a lot of people who define Thousand Year Door as, like, maybe one of the best games of all time. For me, it's not that. Even the remake doesn't quite crack my top 10 games, but this still was a very, very solid remaster, and I'm glad it came out. I'm really happy I got to play through this again. So, you erased my graffiti, Shapath! You erased it, Shashloom! I am so grateful to you. But it's not like I confirm whether you actually erased it or not, Shabu. Oh well, I guess I'll just trust you, Shashakity. Take this reward, Shapow. Zesty made it for me when I told her how much I was missing the snow. Shafoom. Oh, I agree with you, Jerry. My personal favorite Mario RPG is Bowser's Inside Story. And I'm just gonna say it because I'm annoying, but the remake was very good as well. And I really liked the Bowser Jr.'s Journey, but no one will believe me. I'm just gonna start trying to fulfill my own wish now. But you cannot tell anyone what that is. Promise me, Shakrum! I think the gameplay of it, as I've said before, I know this is a little repetitive, but that's fine. The gameplay of it is a little boring, but the story more than makes up for it in Bowser Jr.'s Journey. But alright, with that, there's not a damn thing left for me to do. Definitely not. There's definitely no calculators I need to talk to. Nope. None. Grotus. Wait, can you find Grotus somewhere? He wasn't in Poshley Heights like the ending cutscene showed him. Where's he at? Did he go back to his fortress? I don't remember there being any additional Grotus content in this, but maybe I'm wrong. If you can tell me where he is, I'll go to him, but I'm not really gonna look for him. Yeah, I guess we can check his room. Just chilling in his office. Cranking one out. No? Okay. He's not cranking the soldier boy. I mean, he's just a head, so I guess all he can get is head. Huh. Hey, you awake, big boy? Why can you push the button? Why'd they put that in there? That's so mean.
Mario, I'm pleased that I could see you again. I detonated explosives after you left to ensure the base could no longer be used for evil. Of course, I was destroyed in the resulting explosion. What? But one day I regained consciousness and all was as before. Yes, everything. I do not comprehend why, but as I regained consciousness, I saw a light. And I thought I heard Peach's voice.
This is the computer room. This must be where Princess Peach met with Tech.
We better hit the other one.
That's all he had to say? Is there like lore for why this happens? He just thought of Princess Peach and got a computer boner so hard he came back to life.
I just need that keyboard to be pressed a few more times. You know how it is.
Can we make an ass clap potion? I don't believe so. I mean, I guess I'll go look. Which room was it? Is it this one? No, this is the... No, that's not the right one. No, not this one.
Which one was it?
I have a hard feeling that we cannot make Mario's ass cheeks clap, but maybe. No. Game bad. Yeah, this is honestly the worst game I've ever played, actually, at that point. Well, anyways, everyone, thank you for stopping by for Paper Mario. And with this, not only do we conclude this series of streams, but this will be the final stream I ever do. Goodbye. No, this will be the final stream that I stream at this current time block. From now on, I'll be streaming at 1 a.m. Sometimes, maybe I'll stream in the mornings, but primarily 1 a.m. will be when I stream. So we're gonna start with Yakuza 0. I don't think I'm gonna be live tomorrow, but, cause yeah, tomorrow I'm probably just gonna want to get adjusted to the whole new second shift thing, but, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday we'll be live with Yakuza, and then on Thursday or Friday we'll do Wario, and then that'll be that. So thank you for tuning in. Other than that though, you know, if you aren't able to watch my streams because that is very late at night, and I understand, might I remind you there is a VOD channel where I always get my VODs up as soon as I can. Sometimes it's about a day, but usually I have it up within a couple hours of the stream ending, just as soon as I can. So those VODs will always be up as soon as I can get them. And then to also make up for it, I'm starting a Let's Play channel where I will try to have 20 to 30 minute videos 3 times a week at minimum, just to start. And then if I can keep up with that and I feel like I have the ability to make more, then I will do more. But if that's all that I'm able to muster while still living a life, because do keep in mind, neither streaming nor Let's Playing or anything like that, I don't make money from YouTube. I'm not a big tuber, as much as sometimes that would be cooler than my day job. You know, I only make so much off of these. Every now and then I get a little something from the Twitch subs, and that's nice. Thank you for those who sub. If my new stream schedule is something that you can't sub for, hey, I get it. But regardless, this is something new for me. I took the second shift position for me because, you know, in times past, I've been offered a position like this. Well, not necessarily this, but just like, hey, you want to go to second shift? You'll make a little bit more money. And I'm like, I don't really know if it's worth it because I like streaming. But this time, I feel like I need to take risks by actually doing something different with my life. And, you know, all things considered, you know, the streams, I love doing them, but I think this is more important for me in my life, to make a little bit more money from my day job. So, it'll suck a little bit, but your boy ain't going nowhere. I'm still here, and I'm gonna do my best to make as much stuff as I can. Of course, burnout is a thing, so every now and then you might see me do less streams, less videos. You know, I'll keep you posted on the Discord whenever stuff like that happens, but other than that, you know, not much will be different other than the time slot, truthfully. I'll still be my same usual self. I might have to be a little bit more quiet considering it'll be 1 a.m. So maybe there'll be less shouting. Maybe that's a good thing. I don't know, you tell me. Do you like it when I do silly voices? I like doing the voices, but sometimes they require me to shout. And I'm sure my neighbors hate me for that. But yeah, I'm also gonna try to do more like editorial and highlight stuff as well over on the Gabriel Search VA channel. That one, there's no schedule involved. It's as I can make them, but I've got a few video ideas for that. I've written some scripts out that are like early drafts. You know, maybe once every 3 to 6 months you can expect a video on that channel that isn't just like a short. shorts, if you like that content, like Twitch clips and stuff like that, I have been doing those again every now and then. My goal for that is at least one a month, which isn't a lot, but you know, again, I'm one person running all of these different channels, and that one is probably my least priority despite calling it the main channel. So, you know, I'm not really gonna overwork myself. I can only do so much, and I don't make enough to like hire an editor either. So, but you know, if you want to help out with that kind of stuff, I'm not going to ask you to do any editing for me, but what you could do is if you ever have a moment that you like from these streams, be it a current stream or even an old one, give me a time code or make a Twitch clip, and that helps a lot with that stuff. But yeah, this was a good game to come back to. I'm really glad that I streamed it after all. So I'll see you later, and hopefully you have yourself a good day, night day. Goodbye.